what we truly want, what we truly love the most, is not an objective, has no objective qualities. Mm-hmm. It's not to be experienced in the realm of objectivity. It's nothing to do with the mind or the body. It's not an experience in the mind, and it's not an experience in the body. Now, the body and the mind may express this experience.
Yes.
But the experience itself, the experience of consciousness recognizing itself, is not an experience in the mind, mm-hmm. and it's not an experience in the body. And because it's not an experience in the mind, it doesn't take place in time and space. There is no time or space without the mind. Mm-hmm. So you were quite right in your original description. It felt timeless and spaceless. So there's no... The experience of consciousness knowing itself is timeless and spaceless. Mm-hmm. It doesn't take place in the realm of the mind or the body. So if we are expecting an objective experience, an extraordinary, beautiful ecstasy, or that expectation will prevent, or actually seem to prevent, this self-recognition taking place.
Yeah, but how can I not have an expectation of something
by understanding,
which is so beautiful?
By understanding precisely what we're talking, by understanding that consciousness, that what we love the most, what we are in our deepest self, has no objective qualities. And you're right. How do we understand that? By exploring it, by investigating it, by looking at it.
Right.
It's not enough to say, I've been told it has no objective qualities, and therefore I believe that. Mm-hmm. Because our deep feeling that consciousness has objective qualities will betray us over and over again, and will make us search in the world, or in the realm of mind or body, for the experience of itself. So, but it's no good to believe that consciousness is without objective qualities. We have to go to the experience of consciousness and look at it.
Right.
Explore it.
Yeah.
See if it's true in our own experience. Does what I truly am have any objective qualities? So, and we can do that. We can do that now. It's very easy to do it because all we have is this current experience. So it's very obvious to you now that you are present. That something is present. Something is hearing these words.
Yes.
Let's make no presumption at all about what that something is, whether it's objective or not. It's
just present.
We know that it's present because we're hearing something.
Yes.
We're hearing these words, we're seeing these sights. There is something which is present, which is conscious.
But is it the observer we are talking about?
Let's not call it anything. Let's
just
stay
pure presence. Yeah.
We don't even need to label it, except that we have to, except we're trying to speak about it, but it's something. Mm-hmm. Whatever it is, it's something. Let's just call it something, which is present.
Yes.
And it's conscious. In other words, it's hearing.
Yes.
These words.
And it's seeing.
So it's conscious. Now, we don't know what it is. We don't have to know what it is. But we know that it is. It's an undeniable experience in this very moment that there is something present now which is conscious, which is hearing.
Yes? Yes.
Now, everything that we experience in the objective realm is experienced by this something.
Correct.
Let's call it consciousness.
Yes.
By this. Now, it might be a thought or an image, and we call that the mind. Mm-hmm. It might be a bodily sensation, and we call that the body, or it might be a sense perception, something that is seen or heard or smelled. We call that the world.
Yes.
So our objective experience comprises mind, body, and world.
Yes.
And there is something present which is aware of that, which witnesses that.
Correct.
And that is present now.
Yes.
We don't know what it is, we don't know where it is, but
Yes.
we know it is.
Yes.
That's an undeniable fact of this current experience. And it's the simplest fact of this experience. It's so obvious, yes?
It is, yeah.
Now, let's try and look at that. Let's try and see, what is it, yes? So we turn our attention towards it. We try and find this conscious presence. What do we see? What do we find? We don't find anything objective. Let's say we did find something that had a particular shape. Immediately, that would be an object that we were aware of.
Correct, yeah.
And that wouldn't be this consciousness. It would be something that this consciousness was aware of, like the glass or the table.
Could we call it a field? Presence is a field?
A field.
Yeah,
yes,
field.
A field.
Yes.
So it's a field to which our objective experience appears.
Yes.
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 But if we look at the field, it has no objective qualities.
That's right.
Would you say that was true of your current experience?
Yes.
Now, if it has no objective qualities, and yet we know that it is undeniably present, how do we know that it is limited? If we know something is limited, we have to see a border to it,
Correct.
an edge.
Yes.
But we've already said, from our actual experience, that whatever it is that is hearing these words is undeniably present, and yet it has no objective characteristics. So it has no border. In our experience, consciousness, which we call I, has no objective characteristics. How do we know it's limited? How do we know, for instance, that it's located in the head or in the body, which is what we commonly think? How do we know that? It's a presumption.
Exactly.
Nobody has ever experienced consciousness in the head or in the body.
Yes.
Nobody has ever experienced an objective quality to consciousness. Now, just that fact, which is simply a simple fact of this current experience, it has extraordinary implications, because it means that what we normally think of as I, which is located in here, doing, thinking, feeling, perceiving, that the I, the true I that thinks and feels, is not located in here. It's not an entity that is limited or personal. We have no experience. We're not saying what consciousness is. I have no idea what consciousness is. But we don't need to say what it is, because it is what we are.